I love you, dog!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel that loves a challenge. It's Azanovox, also known as guy who had a cramp at 3 a.m. and was literally screaming in pain into his pillow this morning. Hopefully you guys are having a much better day than my leg is. And yeah, we'll get started here just momentarily, finishing up my touches here. Yeah, no big announcements, obviously, we're still going through the thing. Actually, I do have one big announcement, so I'm going to make my big complaint here in the beginning, so that way I can, you know, if you don't want to stay around, you can go dust off somewhere else or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I'm really getting tired of these dudes who keep trying to go ahead and ID claim my shit when they clearly do not own anything to do with the Pokemon stuff, nor can they go ahead and be like, oh, well, this is my content. It's the fucking gameplay. What do you mean it's your content? How are you gonna fucking ID claim on literally the gameplay? Okay? Go fuck yourself. Anyway. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started here. So, I was told my attitude was problematic. What? What do you mean you told your attitude was problematic? How so? What, at work? They giving you the hard time? Ba 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 ba. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I have to excuse me. I haven't really been drinking too much today, so like my throat is the parched, as they say. Alright, it's game time. It's serious time. It's time to go into this being very scared of everything. Oh, fuck, there's the invisible walls. I forgot about these things. I have no choice but to go through this nonsense because of Koga's invisible walls. When I was a kid, I could not figure this out. I could not figure the invisible wall thing out. Juggler? He wants to be... This juggler wants to be a ninja, so he was like, ah, better go ahead and juggle. Straight into... It's not very effective, but... do what I gotta do. I guess sent out Drowsy. Sure. Pissed off at the management for the last few days because they chewed out almost out for not doing other people's work. Just not being Yep, that's what happens, you know. I hate to say it, but tis life right now. And they are not about it, and you know, all they're gonna go ahead and say is, yeah, sure, leave if you want, try and find a job in this economy. God damn it. Well. Is this guy use nothing but Drowsy? Is that what's happening right now? Oh, well. I was saying he's only using Drowsy, and here he is using Kadabra. You don't have anything to recover, my dude. Nice crate. That's what Walmart said too. Yeah. I hate to say it, I mean, that is just the truth. Everyone will... Everyone will say that shit, though. I mean... It is... I have seen a lot of people struggling to find jobs at this point, so... I mean, I'm holding on to what I have. Well, I mean, they paid me pretty nicely now, so I am willing to fight for this job, unlike some other ones I've had before, but... We're gonna get on out of here and save my Snorlax's life. But hey, you know what? I'm sure there are plenty of other places and whatnot out there, but I don't know for sure. But they acted like I would never get a job again. Yeah, businesses are like that, you know. And it's funny, they always act like that and be like, ah, people are really gonna go ahead and struggle to go ahead. People are gonna, that's the exact way they say it. But they go ahead and put on that intimidating factor, and then, you know, as soon as you're like, okay, yeah, I quit, and then they're just like, oh, but no, what do you mean you can't quit? You can't quit. What do you mean? Who are we gonna replace you? You've got a shift right now. You can't do this to us. You can't do this to us. Oh, man. Oh, I have to go that way, don't I? Gah. To get to Koga in the center, I gotta have at least one fight. You know what? We'll go with Noob Destroyer, because he is gonna drag us through. Excuse me. Comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from?
My dad's nuts?
Anyway. What is with Drowsies? So he surrounds himself with psychic types. Oh. That he is weak. That he is weak to. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. God damn it. Confusion has a 50% chance of causing damage to your Pokemon in this one. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Noob Destroyer again. The great hero, both of these nuts. Yeah. Giving it that old backward stun seed. God damn. This gym is not fun. That's cool and all, but it doesn't get rid of my poison. Dropped my balls. Haha! Yeah, get it? That was a joke because he said, where did you descend from? And then he said, dropped my balls. Haha! What a good dick joke. We're not leaving. It is time. Simba. It is time. I have to hope for the best. I have to hope for the best here. That's my only option, is believing in the heart of the cards. Foo-foo-fua, mere child dares to challenge me? Very well. This is the scary gym fight. Because right here is either where I completely slap through all of his Pokemon. 37? Oh, okay, yeah, and his thing is... I'm either going to slap through everything he has, or I am going to get self-destructed. That's just how it's going to go. This is not the scary as the last thing right here. The scary one's coming up right now. This is it. It's do or die. Oh! 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 Thank the lords! Oh! Oh my god. Thank the lords. Huh. Proving your worth. Take the soul badge. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokemon increases, lets you surf outside of battle. Take this too. Toxic. Didn't he have a Venomoth though? He has, I think in Gold and Silver he has a Venomoth, but in the original Red and Blue, he has two Coughings, a Muck, and a Wheezing. The Wheezing is the trouble, because the Wheezing knows self-destruct. So Toxic suffers more and more as battle progresses. It'll surely terrorize the foes. It actually does terrorize the foes quite a bit. Wailed. I know exactly the issue here. Koga, winners, chat, and Azon. That's it. Me versus chat. Alright. It's funny because I feel like I'm expecting a phone call to pop up in-game because, like, you know, win a gym battle, get a phone call from Professor Elm, be like, "Hey, come on back, let me show you your thing. Have you completed your Pokédex yet? Alright, so, that's good. That's done. Let me take a look at the chart here. Next is Sabrina, then comes Blaine. Sabrina's just gonna be another slap it until it dies kind of gym. Because I have nothing strong that I can use against it. Jacques, but that's horn drill nonsense. It's funny because her Kadabra knows Psychic, but that's about it. I'm also very curious, because, like, in this one, Psychic really doesn't have a weakness. It's only weak to Bug. And only Twin Needle works, and there's, like, nothing that knows Twin Needle outside of maybe the Jolteon and, like, Beedrill, and that's it. I think I will, however, teach it Surf. It'll take out Bubble Beam, but... Or, I could teach my Snorlax Surf. Now, Snorlax is gonna be a... Actually, that's a good question. What else does Snorlax use? I know I keep looking at this every time and thinking I'm gonna do... Snorlax moveset Gen 1. I keep thinking I have this, like, list memorized. So, it gets Body Slam at 35, Harden, Double Edge, and Hyper Beam. What does it know now? Oh, it's already got Strength. I can't turn it on Surf, because I'll have to get rid of something else. I don't think you can replace an HM. I think HMs are permanent, so... let's see... Body Slam will be useful. Double Edge is okay, but it's not worth it in this kind of thing. So Body Slam would be good, and Hyper Beam. So I can get rid of... I can put Body Slam and get rid of Headbutt. Or... maybe go ahead and get rid of Rest. Rest will work, but in battle, that's the last thing that I want to do, is Rest. Because I'll get just slammed on top of. Yeah, so Body Slam and Hyper Beam are the only things I can see that would be useful. Alright, yeah, we'll not give it Surf. I'll go ahead and teach Wall Street Surf. Get rid of its Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is solid, but, let me see. Bubble Beam or Surf. In competitive play, Surf is the only one usable out of it. However, the other one has uses too. Waterfall for 2. Let's see. To Hydro Pump for some Pokemon like the Gyarados. Water Pulse, Snades, and Dunce is the least futile, but its high PP in-game makes it useful-er. Nah, we'll just go for Surf then. If Pokemon Points is the only thing that makes the difference between keeping the move and getting rid of it, then... Yeah, let's get rid of Tackle. Tackle's not useful at this point. Excuse me. Alright, let's put the HM away, make a little bit of room in my spots. I think the funny part is going to be just how... I also should probably pull out my Thunderbolt as well. I have a couple things. You're gonna think I'm fucking crazy for what I'm about to do, but... I have thought this out pretty hardcore. I don't want to deposit, but I do want to withdraw. Let's see. That's not what I want. Stop. Stop it, Bing! Yeah, I'm using Bing right now. Come at me. Thunderbolt, TM, Gen 1. It is 24. Rhyhorn. Moveset. Introduction in Gen 1. Moves learned. Gen 1 moveset. I know what it learns, but what I care about... It's okay, my Nidoking used Thunderbolt, Surf, Flamethrower, and Earthquake! You know what's up. You know exactly what's up, then. You know 100% what's coming. That's hilarious, because that's exactly what we're about to do to this thing. We're gonna give it Thunderbolts, Fire Blast, Dig, and Hyper Beam. That's what this thing is gonna learn. It's going to be the, It's gonna be the Answers Pokemon. Because if people throw out its weakness, it's just gonna hit him with its thing, so... It's gonna be great. I don't think anybody's gonna be expecting it. Horn Drill is... It learns Horn Drill at 45, but I'd rather have it learn Hyper Beam than Horn Drill. Let's see, so Thunderbolts, Dig is 28, which I still have Dig here. Okay, Mimic, Double Team. Fire Blast will come from Blaine, I believe. So... Just the irony of how this looks is really hilarious to me. Angie Karen could learn Thunderbolts. That's wonderful. Yeah, I guess let me see what its special is, though. I gotta see its actual stats. Oh god, its special is so low. Maybe not. Its attack is high, but that special is horrendous. Damn, I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's deposit Jock for now. We can always work on leveling him up later. We are going to pull out Razor Whip. Razor Whip will get the Toxic at the minimum, so... we're gonna get rid of Poison Powder for Toxic. There's a reason for it. Yeah, as Toxic and Leech Seed. Easy peasy. That'll tear some Pokemans apart. Alright, I gotta get my things up for Sabrina, and Sabrina, I believe, is like level 40-something. Okay, let me see. Sabrina, red, blue, and yellow. She has the Kadabra, the Mr. Mime, her Venomoth, and Alakazam. At level 43, so we're gonna be doing some serious... we're gonna be doing some serious grinding, I think. Where even is a good place to grind at this point? I have no clue. Oh, hold on, I can use Surf. I can go talk to what's-his-name up here. And also let me go deposit those other TMs, because I'm not going to use them right now, so... That other TM is Strength, right? Or that other HM is Strength, yeah. I already got a Strength thing, so... Alright, deposits, HM4. Deposit the Poke Flute, we don't need it anymore. TM24, TM28. As much as I want to turn that thing into the TM whore, like, it's gonna be very hard to go ahead and do that. I don't want to use the PP up until we get to Hyper Beam status, so I'll just be... guess I'll deposit that while I'm here, too. Deposit the PP! Haha, that's what she said. Deposit that PP now. Hello, Jenny. Are you working on Pokedex or Professor's AIDS came here? I don't want the Professor's AIDS. Alright, so you are good for right now. I really don't need you at the moment. We need to get these other guys up, though. These dudes need to be able to go ahead and kick some ass. Oh, okay. Guess we'll start there. Easy enough to peck. Oh, I completely forgot to go ahead and set up my chat over here. No wonder I'm like, what the heck is going on? I didn't see any chat because I didn't have it fucking set up. I knew there was one thing that I hadn't done just yet. Alright, just 1 second. Okay. Good to go. I just stood here. Yeah, I guess these are pretty good. I mean, it's fairly simple for this tiny-ass patch of grass. So this might actually be a good place for my bird. For my bird to go ahead and, get his levels in. Excuse me. All these dittos. Hold on, can I even turn, like, battle style shift? I can't even turn on the music even if I wanted to. That's hilarious. Keep going through. Oh. Oh. That's cool, I guess. I can't say I'm a big fan of that. Getting poison powdered. Not cool, bruh. Not cool at all, bruh. That's not very kingly of you, bro. We should be out here promoting peace, harmony, and dead Pokemon. The only poisoning we should do is poisoning as the capitalist society. Poisoning the media to stop them from spreading their words of hate and anguish. Yeah. Alright, just peck it. Just peck it. Peck it good. Ooh, peck it, baby. Peck it, baby. Peck it, baby. Peck it real good. Hey, level 28. Let's just drill it. Better drill that Venonat. How much XP do you need to level? 1,000 something, okay. I almost feel like we should just go back to the Diglett Cave. Because at this rate, it's gonna far too slow for my tastes. Unless we get nothing but Venonats. Pidgey. Just peck it. Show it what a real bird looks like. Okay, never mind. Don't show it what a real bird looks like. Show it what a loser who can't finish a battle in one hit looks like. Fearow. Not a Rattata. Over here claiming to not be the Hyper Fang King. Listen, it's just a Pidgey. Just take it out. That's all you need to do. Give it the old beaconing. Yeah, getting these things up between gym battles, I think, is the hardest part. More likely than not, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the... we are probably going to go into Victory Road with, like, level 80 Pokemon. We're gonna go against the Elite Four with probably level 80s. Oddish. You finally get a level? Holy shit. That took so long. I felt like that took forever. I wonder if it's because the inside of this cave is not, like, covered in rock types and stuff, and the encounter rates are lower. Alright, as long as it's not a level 28 Venonat, we're good. Maybe instead of going back and forth, I just need to sit in that one spot. Oh, a Pidgeotto. I guess Fury on it. Probably not going to work out too well, but... What do you mean it missed? Give it the 3 slap. make it miss even more. Listen, can you hit this thing and knock it out, please? 4 tap. God damn it, what is going on right now? Okay. Guess I'll just get blown away with nothing to show for it. Runs into legendary bird, I would be very... I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know if I'd be ecstatic about running into it or not. Even if there was a legendary bird out here. The only legendary bird I can see myself going for is probably Articuno. Mainly because ice is completely bullshit in this game. So Articuno might be the only one I'd consider going after. Zapdos is cool and all, but there's too many self-destructing fucks in there. Moltres is okay, but it's fire type, which is weak to far too much. It's kind of the reason why fire type would have been cool, but also there's no reason for me to have fire when I can just go for flying or poison. Ooh, nuts. God, I got all these cashews. Oh, heck yeah, it is. Yeah. Ice is so broken. I remember being frozen in Gen 1 once, and forever onwards keeping ice heals on me. Yeah, I don't know if there's a guaranteed move. I think Blizzard is close enough to a guaranteed move for freeze, to a guaranteed freeze condition, but... it's just not worth risking it with ice. That's kind of why I'm going in with level 80s. So I can, like, one-shot my way through everything. It may take a while to grind up, but it's better than losing. Mainly because a single loss will send me back to the entire beginning of the series. And if there's one thing I don't want to do, it's that. I was thinking of also doing, like, Nuzlocke races if I can get enough people together. To have people get together, play these games against each other, and basically we all start at the same time, and everybody plays the game for a set number of hours a day. And you, like, multicast it so everybody's on screen at once. I feel like that would be fun, because you'd start to see who goes where and what they end up doing. what strategies other people implement, what people's catches are. I hate how Firo is just so... It takes so long to level up. I feel like this thing has way more XP. Like a much higher XP wall than other things. Because look at this. That means I was at 4,000 something XP. Yeah, I really want to level up the Rhyhorn, but now that I know that its special is so low, I don't know if it's worth it. Like, its special is 3 times lower than its attack. That's pretty horrendous. Oh, shit. As a kid, Fortnite was useless. It just doesn't have good stats is all. Like, if it had the same stats as other Pokemon, yeah, it would be great, but, I mean, it just takes the moveset without any of the stats. I wonder if I should attempt to go for Mew now or not. Mew would be pretty phenomenal for the run, but I'm not very good. I don't know the timing, and I feel like the timing is so important for the Mew. Pikachu. Bellsprout? Fucking ants. You are beneath me, Bellsprout. We're just gonna drill it, just to be sure. Put your beak in that hole. Alright, that should take it down to what, 1,000 maybe? Less than 1,000, perfect. Oh no, my Ditto. It's broken. Good old Venonat. Well, you put your Drill Peck in her Tangela. That I did. Drill peck the shit out of that Tangla. Oh, look at that Pidgeotto. What up, Pidgeot? Oh, okay, if it hits it with the 3, we're good. Alright, after we take this out, we'll take a look at the, XP. It's probably... excuse me, it's probably gonna be 4,000 something for that XP. Which is kind of ridiculous. Mm, 36? It's not too bad. Could be worse. Maybe I'll just go after the Mons here. Cut out for battles. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? Oh no, a man with birds. What even is that Pokemon he has on his arm? What even is that thing? Okay. Didn't expect to see a Dodrio. I guess just Fury attack it. I don't know what else to do. One more. It's about to use Doduo. I guess I'll change. Yeah. Oh no, flying types will do some massive damage. Sure, Noob Slayer. Out you go. Nope. I just don't want to sit here and fucking bird fight each other. Because I live alone. I raise Pokemon because I live alone? Why would you tell a stranger that? I live alone, stranger. I am a beautiful woman, and I live alone, stranger. Drill that Bulbasaur. Give it, put that beak, put your beak in it. Put your beak in that Ivysaur, too. Back to back. Put it right in its bulb. Hey! Reggie, evening. How are you doing? Serbian Mapper, seems like you're back. It's nice to see you. Let me try the Pokemon I just got in a trade. Man! She's really like, look, I just got this Raticate by trading off my Butterfree. Want to take a look at it? Bloom. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got that in a trade, huh? Maybe you should build a relationship instead of just trading away. So you're going to catch them all? Oh, absolutely not. No! No, sir. I couldn't catch them all even if I wanted to. The rules of a Nuzlocke do not allow me to do so. Unfortunately, like, there's a lot of very restricting rules that go along with playing a Nuzlocke challenge, so... even if I wanted to catch them all, I won't. I have very specific restraints, like I can only catch the first Pokemon I see on a different route or area. If it faints, I can't catch another. If a Pokemon dies, it just gets released, so... You're going to find the glitchy? I don't know if I'm gonna do Missing No. I don't think there's a reason for me to. And I feel like there would be better things for me to get out near Cinnabar than Missing No. Good, just got done with all the stuff at house, got some free time, back to grinding my favorite game, Ark Survival Evolved. Yeah, did you see the gameplay for Survival Ascended? I think they just released the gameplay for Survival Ascended. I'm not gonna mess with these dudes. These dudes got, like, smoky Pokemon and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if going for Missing No would work. I mean, it's not very strong as a Pokemon in general. Sure, I could evolve it to a Kangaskhan, and then have a Kangaskhan with some other stuff, and then that would be okay, but... If I were to encounter anything on the way to Cinnabar, then I would lose my chance to catch Missing No anyway. So it would take me to rappel all the way across the ocean just to go ahead and get myself a glitch. Oh shit, that's not a good matchup at all. Now I've got very, very specific things I've got to go with. So you will probably see me only play with maybe a total of like 10 or so Pokemon for this game, and then I think even on the next one's probably going to be about the same. Paralyzed, wonderful. You did it with your mom and she shit on the whole time. She basically said it was too much different. It was not so much different aside from the landscape. Damn. I mean, yeah, it's not meant to be a new game. It's a remaster. I mean, it's not like it's Arc 2. So can't really be like it's not much different, but I mean, it's literally the same game with new graphics. Pokemon is a nice RPG. It can be. That it can be. It's honestly pretty tough. Like, we're gonna have to go back and just get rid of these conditions. Yeah, it's alright. It's a very difficult... The Nuzlocke challenge makes the game difficult. Other than that, it's just time-consuming. Once I get to Gold and Silver, I feel like there'll be a lot better ways to do it. Maybe I'll sit there and just level up my Pokemon by walking around all day at the daycare centers. At the moment, let's see, this is 38. Which was good for the last gym, not right now, but... I really need to get it up to 40s. I think 40 is the current limit that I need to get everything up to at the moment. I can go for the gym cap. I'm gonna have to actually overcap. She mostly hates on the Raptor anime. Should be the exact same thing. It says the ghillie suit is way too shiny, then I told her ghillie suit had to match the grass. And then the grass is shiny. I thought it... Look, I was just happy that the Megatherium actually had... It looked good. I'm really big on the Megatherium. It's one of my favorite things. And if nothing else, just remember, you're gonna be walking along, and can you imagine how good that high-definition Caprosuchus coming out is gonna be? You need to stop pirating. What? Why are you pirating stuff? Pirating isn't good. As somebody with dreams of one day designing a game that people can actually play. As much as the one thing I won't emulate anything that I don't own. That is just a big thing for me. That's why I've kind of had to throw down on some serious money. Throw down some serious money here and there to get all the things that I've needed over the years. I mean, that's just me. I'm not going to tell anybody how to live their life. If people want to go on debate or where else, I mean, it's fine. Because PC port is better than console? Depending on the game, sure. I think all the dinos look amazing and love the very end when the Ascension animation had the logo or had the ARC logo instead of the player. Yeah. Tiny steps. I think it'll be okay. Luft is already determined, and I have kind of resigned myself to the fate of, I guess I'll go ahead and do another playthrough of ARC. I may end up waiting a little bit instead of going in immediately. But, honestly, I wonder, you're deleting your cracked games? I mean, it's a good idea. But I mean, hey, if you're not making money or anything off of them, and if they're old enough, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna... I don't really endorse pirating, but I'm not gonna go ahead and tell people it's wrong or anything. I know there's a lot of people out there in the world who wouldn't have the option or capability to touch some of these games if it weren't for things like that. And it's not like, when it comes down to it, the company cares, so... They're gonna be like, they're gonna get their bag. Which, talking about companies that only care about getting their bag, as I really want to like Survival Ascended. I do. I just don't like Snail. I don't like Snail. You got a Trojan while pirating 2 old games. Wow. That is, that's pretty bad. Yeah, considering a Trojan, like, not a lot of people are using Trojans anymore. It's surprising because I thought Trojans were still very active, but they're kind of an outdated format now. A lot of antivirus software just recognizes the Trojan outright. All the Pokemon games you play are on the phone because you can use cheats, change speed in games like 4 times and stuff. That's funny. Yeah, I get you. Not everyone's got the time. I mean, hell, like, even I don't have the time, but I'm still doing it. The only game that wasn't infected was Age of History 2. Well, I mean, if you got a Trojan, then your entire PC is infected, so it doesn't really matter. Your whole PC is infected. Yeah, at that point, doesn't matter what game wasn't infected if the system it's all sitting on is. Whoa, that was a strong-ass Ditto. Thing did a lot of damage, jeez. You had to install tons of antivirus to remove it. I mean, I don't know if that's how it would work, but I'm glad that you managed to get rid of it. I don't think installing antivirus just gets rid of it. Antivirus is more of a block against it. Usually, if you get yourself a virus, you're kind of stuck with it. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but that's the way they used to work. Rest of your family just plays Pokemon Go? Yeah, Luft likes Pokemon Go. She never really got to play Pokemon growing up or anything, so she knows nothing about Pokemon aside from, you know, Pika, Ditto, Nurse Joy, stuff like that. Now I just think you're just throwing stuff out there, because, listen, before I was an accountant here for the government, I used to do configuration management for the government. So I used to work in IT. I may not be the most knowledgeable, but I feel like You just saying Trojan antivirus malicious files. That's a Trojan is a malicious file. It's a set of code. An antivirus is meant to stop a thing from getting into your system rather than take it out of your system. Yeah, if you got a Trojan, you got a malicious code. Heck. Like Pika Pika Ditto Nurse Joy sounds kind of like a weird music. Pika Pika Ditto Nurse Joy. Yeah, that's how we gotta do it, boy. Go into the club, Pika Pika. Look down on the ground, digga digga. Yeah, gonna get that stuff. Poker rap, he don't have up enough. Gonna get me a card. Slurp, slurp, slurp. I don't fucking know. The struggle of trying to beat Misty with the Charmeleon, which it can now do every time, or catching a legendary bird or Mewtwo without a Master Ball. Funnily enough, I think my first Mewtwo capture was actually with a Pokeball. I don't remember what happened to my Master Ball. I think I accidentally used it on something really dumb without realizing it was a Master Ball. So I did not have my Master Ball when I went for Mewtwo. Next time you get bored, you'll buy a physical copy of the game. I mean, I don't know if being bored and buying a physical copy of a game should go hand in hand. That sounds like the start of retail therapy. What game would you buy? I can't say I recommend Starfield. I'm sure it's great and everything, and I'm sure, like, the community will do a great job on it, but having put in, like, 400-something hours into Starfield, I can't say I really recommend it. It's not like it's a bad game, but it wasn't great. I enjoyed it, but it just felt very lacking. I think, like, because I used to go in with, if we're talking about Charmeleons and stuff, I used to go in with fire types. I've done a fire type run, which isn't too bad, knowing that you can teach Pokemon weird moves to counteract a lot of that stuff. RPGs and first-person shooter games. Okay, do you have a specific RPG or first-person shooter game? So, hot take, I never use my Master Balls. First time catching Mewtwo is about 90 Ultra Balls. That's not a hot take. I don't like using my Master Ball either. I literally just, I put it away and never use it, or had a Pokemon hold it, or something. I never liked using my Master Balls. Because I always feel like, okay, it's an RPG mentality thing. That's the problem. I think we all come from the day and age where you're like, shit, I better not use this potion, I may need it later, or, oh god, what is this thing that I just got? I can't go ahead and use that, what if I'm gonna need it? Or, oh my goodness, like, this thing is coming up, I better go ahead and hoard all of my resources. Oh shit, I'm at the final boss, but what if there's a secret final boss? Like, that's just how we are. We just come up and we're just like, ah! And we just go through the whole game like that. Call of Duty, Fallout, etc. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely am a resource hoarder. I hate using resources. This Nuzlocke run is completely new because, like, I'm so bothered by not just the fact that I have to do it this way, but, like, using resources. It just goes against my nature as like, an RPG player. 4,500. See, a Master Ball is a unique ID equivalent of selling the mace, selling Maylog Ball's mace or Sunder. That's funny. Yeah, it's more of like a prize. I do hope that they would give the option of being able to put up, like, trophies. I think that would be cool. having, like, a Pokemon house in the future games where you can, like, display trophies. So you can take that Master Ball, and instead of using it, you can just put it on a rack and be like, haha, there it is, I've got it. Show it to all my friends. I guess we can go ahead and switch. Sure. How much you need? How much you need, my brother? 23.89. Okay. Honestly, I wish that they would have more interesting, like, unique balls, rather than just a Master Ball being the be-all, end-all of stuff. Like, you know, the Gold-Silver Ball or something unique like that. I know that that's the Celebi thing, and it is fairly unique, but... Seismic Toss is pointless. Oh, okay. My defense fell. Sure, now Seismic Toss works, I guess. I hate that I wasted Seismic Toss. Add permanef if you die started from the beginning. I believe he has actually done... I believe he's done quite a few hardcore runs. He's been looking for, like, new fun things to do. Is it enough? Just enough, depending on what it is I'm fighting. I wish that there was, like, a more interesting shooter game out there. I feel like all of these shooter games feel like the exact same. Like, no matter what I'm playing, it just feels like the exact same game. And I'm just tired of it. You know what I'd like? I'd like a new BioShock. I think a new BioShock would be a good addition to video games right now. The gunplay in BioShock is fun, and I think that's kind of the reason why I like Destiny so much. The gunplay feels nice, plus the additions of grenades that, you know, they're grenades, but they more act like powers. I mean... Yeah, take my Snorlax. You did it. Nice. Rise up, Snorlax. Didn't even know it hit you. You were asleep. Yeah, I guess teleporting back would probably be my best. This is not a good place to grind. This is a good place to grind for Firo. It's not a good place to grind for everything else. Maybe I should take my act out on the water. Or cycling road or something. My only problem with Cycling Road is the fact that there are so many dudes on bikes there. And I think most of the bikers tend to use things like coughing and such. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot about Pallet Town. Going out to Pallet Town and then going below Pallet Town. Totally forgot about that. You know what I should do? Hold on. I just got an idea here. I think this'll let me change up something real quick. That way people who come in know exactly what I'm doing. Lighting. No, we want effects. Ambient occlusion. Enable. Oh, hello? Never mind, that's not what I'm looking for. Maybe bloom? There it is. That way anyone who comes in immediately knows what I'm on right now. Oh, geez. That's huge. What does it look like on here? Oh, it's not too bad. Could be a hell of a lot worse. Those edges, though. Those edges, though. Oh. There we go. That's fine. That looks good. Oh, that looks so bad. Disregard. You see that box? Looks terrible. Oh, much better. Much better. I think. Nope. I don't think. Threshold. Oh, jeez. Okay. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of red. There we go. A little bit. Oh, it shows that whole thing, doesn't it? Meow. Okay, there we go. It's only got a circle around me. Perfect. There we go. Now people know what's up. I guess let's save right now. Would be a good idea. Mega punch it. Oh, okay, it does the exact same thing. Cool. I hate how this thing is just a critical monster. Well, I just left. I just left and I am immediately heading back. Christ. I never really grind out levels the way you do with all these routes. I just progress through the game. Never really have deaths either. Man, I just tend to like... I tend to like certain areas for certain Pokemon. Put Noob Slayer up front for general purpose. Usually finish the game with, like, level 40 to 50 Pokemon. Jeez, really? Are you talking, like, playing by Nuzlocke rules and everything? I mean, frankly, I'm too scared to do any of that. That's why I do this, so that way I don't have to worry about it. Go behind them. I've already got both of these done. Pretty sure I've taken these. Never tried a Nuzlocke. Found out what... Oh, that is true. You can totally do it in Gen 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, like, if we're talking about the original games and everything, like these, and if I didn't have the big restrictions, I'm sure it would be a lot easier to do it. Because I wouldn't have to worry about blacking or whiting out, and starting my run from the very beginning again. That's my main concern, is just the black and white out. I'm really disappointed that I can't self-destruct my way through the end either. I may end up having to go ahead and go full self-destruct on at least one of my Pokemon for later. Last-ditch effort, I'm down to almost winning, and then I've got to sacrifice something to get rid of everything else. But yeah, I can see that. I think I usually went in with, like, level 50 Pokemon, but then I could also revive and max potion and stuff like that. Would it be worth stopping and doing the cave? Let me think. At 100 and roughly between 120 and 6-ish, because dig. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Dragon Rage through everything, Bubble Beam for most other stuff. Yeah, I could probably grind with, to be honest, I am tempted to try it on Gen 1 and still play Never Have Deaths, and I think you could wipe the whole Gen 1 easy. Yeah, I say give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? You know, it doesn't work. Yeah, I guess let's switch it up front and we'll just start grinding on this thing. What do you currently need? 1007. Alright. Back to the Den of Genocide. Could still technically be cheating, though, because I would play with 4 times speed. No, some people do it. Some people play... The cheating, the only rules you really have to follow... There's only 2 real rules. When a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and must be released. If you black or white out, that's considered the end of the challenge, so you'd have to start over from there. And the next one is when you encounter a Pokemon, the first Pokemon that you encounter on a route is considered your encounter. So you have to either catch it or defeat it. You don't get another chance at catching a Pokemon, though. So the first Pokemon you encounter is the one that you have to capture. So you only get 1 Pokemon per route. You know what? I'll even let you name my starter and choose my starter. Alright. War Turtle. Yeah, start with War Turtle. You can only start with the Blastoise. I'd say go ahead and start with Squirtle. And you naming it? I mean... Name it Sandwich. Name it Sandwich. Yeah, we're just gonna Dragon Rage, Dragon Rage, Dragon Rage, Dragon Rage, Bubble Beam, Bubble Beam, Bubble Beam, Bubble Beam. That's pretty much just gonna be, and then we'll surf our way through the rest of it. Squirtle with the name of Sandwich it is. That's funny. Yeah, because it's gonna be, never mind. I'm not gonna make a whole, you know, sandwich these nuts joke and, you know, dragging these nuts and all of that. Luff does that shit to me all the time. All the time. She'll find the best way to go ahead and set up a these nuts joke and use it on me. Anybody who's probably come in to come check out the challenge and see what it looks like, they've probably only seen me in Diglett Cave. They probably come in and they're like, is he still in fucking Diglett Cave? Are you serious? This is probably the only thing they ever see me do anymore. You should have done it, because I do that to my brother. He can never get me. I'm always expecting them. Yeah. I never expect them at all. I expect her to respect the sanctity of our relationship and not do something like that. But you know what? I'm just wrong. I'm just the wrong one. I should add that as a reward. Light Bright. Since I added beak mode and all. Level 34. Great. Let's check to see how long it's gonna take me to get 4,100. 4,003. It's gonna be quite a few Digolets. I don't think there's a place for, like, fire Pokemon. Well, there might be. I'm pretty sure next to, like, Viridian on the way to Victory Road, I think there might be fire Pokemon, like Ponyta and stuff like that. Not the Cave of Death again. Listen! I knew it! That's exactly what it is. Listen, it's such a good grinding spot. It's so fast, the Diglett go by so quick. And, like, I walk in and I get anywhere from 170 to, like, 600 XP. It takes, like, 10 minutes to get a level. Less than 10 minutes to get a level. And I only gotta knock out, like, 20 to 30 Diglets. It's so much faster than any other place. If I finish Pokemon Red, should I take on Blue next? The way right next to you? Hey, yeah, I say go for it. Why not? It sounds like a fun challenge, honestly. Hell, if you could beat me through the gauntlet, there are mini gauntlets. So, if you were to take on, like, Private Pile, what the fuck is this? Is this a goddamn donut? I don't remember what mini gauntlets are. They have a name to them. I don't remember what doing a series is called. Or doing the trio is. I can't remember. It has a name just like anything. The gauntlet is considered the be-all end-all high crown of Nuzlocks, which is complete everything. What about we race? Oh, you're gonna beat the shit out of me, easy. You probably, I don't know. You may have more time. I can't do anything but play so many hours a day. That's kind of why I stop when I do. I usually end up playing like 3 hours a day, maybe. But I mean, hey, yeah, if you want to race, like, just tell me where you're at and we'll see. Oh, but you're gonna be going at 4 times. If you're gonna do it 4 times, I'm probably gonna end up losing. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Tickle my dickle. Gen 1, 2, and 3, and that's what I've played. The rest a little bit, but I don't know much about it. Oh, neither do I. I've only played Gen 1, Gen 2, and I think Black and White is considered Gen 5? Yeah, I think Black and White is Gen 5. So I've only played Gen 1, 2, and 5. The rest I know nothing about. So, don't worry. Won't do 4 after I... Won't do 4 times after I catch up to you? Alright, sure. Yeah, I gotta put in the time. Because, mainly, I've gotten pretty good rolls, honestly. I've had good rolls on stats for a lot of my Pokemon. I've had pretty decent encounters. Maybe not the best encounters, but some decent ones. I know a lot of people, like, the duplicate rule had to actually be put in place because that way people wouldn't go into the damn thing with, like, 4 Gyarados, just slapping the shit out of everything with Hyper Beam after Hyper Beam. Nothing but Diglets every single day. We're wiping all the Diglets, Bubble Beam all of them away. We're knocking out Diglets. We're grinding XP. And you'll find all of these Diglets knocked out next to me. Because we want them all to go to hell. We're bubble beaming them until they fall into the ground. Do I follow the nickname? No, that's all up to you. No, nicknaming is not necessarily a thing. It's just a thing a lot of people end up doing. But no, you don't have to nickname them at all if you don't want to. It's more to personalize them. The big thing was that when the original person who designed the Nuzlocke, he had to nickname all of his Pokemon to make it a more personal experience. So that way, if something happened to your Mons or they had great victories and stuff, you think about you think about the nickname and the relationship that you had to the Pokemon, rather than just, you know, it being, you know, insert Squirtle here. One thing I'm not gonna crit my Weedle like you did? Oh no. Yeah, I hope you don't. I hope you do not. Yeah, you're gonna need that Beedrill for the Twin Needle. See, look at this, level 35. Not too harsh. It's not too bad at all. It's going by in no time. The Death Cave serves its purpose. It's a much faster, high encounter, quick thing. Much better than fighting anything else. Plus, you know, even if it's slightly less XP, the occasional doubling down of XP on the Dug Trios, or tripling down on the XP, is just worth it. More than makes up for it in the long run. You're gonna hope that you don't crit your Weedle. Just remember, if a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and you can no longer use it and you have to release it. That, I think, is the most important. Feel that my first play hardcore of Arc tamed an otter, named him Otto, with the entire playthrough, all the way till one day before he died. Yeah, I've had that. I mean, we had... Let's see, I think the only thing... I think we carried forward a lot of our tames, but I think in the end we only had, let's see, our Megatheriums were from the island. Our Carno was from the island. The mid-tier Rexes that I bred for the Gamma and Beta fights, those were from the island. The Alpha Fighter Rexes just got dropped off as eggs one day from somebody who just happened to be near us and just dropped some eggs randomly. Yeah, and those became the things we dealt with all the Alpha fights with. Permadeath Junkie, I love playing games on hardcore. Hardcore games are pretty cool. I always like playing my games on the hardest difficulty that they will allow. Most of the time. Not every time. Some games I feel like you kind of need to work your way up, or when it won't let you go to the hardest difficulty and you have to progress I think I hate those more than anything else. Having to earn my way into the hardest difficulty kind of sucks. I mean, I get it, I understand why, but there's no reason to make me play through the game, and then play through the game again, and then maybe play through the game again. Alright, from here it is Surf. Love max difficulty as well. That's why I like a game called State of Decay 2, called Lethal, and it automatically has permadeath. That's awesome. State of Decay. Man, I remember the original State of Decay when it first came out. Man, that was way back when I think games were really starting to get edgy. Because Grand Theft Auto 3 was really big, and everyone was playing Grand Theft Auto 3, and then I remember State of Decay came out at the same time, and the new Saints Row 2 had come out at the same time. Yeah, I remember all of that. That was the golden age of video game violence. You know, just after Postal, I suppose. Diglett. No PP left for Dragon Rage. Maybe I should just bite my way through. I think I can bite these things rather than having to surf it. I may actually be able to run out of Pokemon power. Finish State of Decay Original? I don't think I've ever, like, I don't think I've ever finished any of the State of Decays. Right now, what I am doing on, like, my off time is we're playing through Phoenix Wright. So that's been pretty fun. I'd like to go ahead and play through .hack, but I'm going to be doing that as a challenge on the channel at some point. Maybe once I finally get through the Gauntlet. Dark Phoenix. Hello, Dark Phoenix, and welcome to the channel. Alright, surf. Big old Diglett cave. Gotta go ahead and mine these Diglets. Yeah, we gotta take them all out of here. We don't want those Diglets anymore inside the cave. Cause the Diglet's looking like a bad steer. I'm trying to give them the surf, giving them the warning shots. Hopefully we can get them to go. Cause we'll go ahead and flood the cave and get those Diglets something. Bots. Man, I have like a 10-second timer on being able to do anything off the cuff. But, like, after 10 seconds is up, I'm usually incapable of just doing it. I'd probably be really good for doing stand-up comedy, because, you know, most jokes have an average shelf life of 10 seconds for comedians anyway, so... Alright. Just a few more, we'll get it up there, and that'll take out this level. .36, I think, is strong enough to handle most stuff. Especially because its attack power is out the wazoo. There might be better places to level up and grind anyway. Probably right near Pallet Town. I keep using Surf instead of Bite, don't I? Oh, hey! Double Dug Trio. Back-to-back Duggies. Teach me. Good morning, Emperor Zenderman! How are you today? Welcome. You've come at a good time. I am, doing the Diglett grind. Doing the Diglett blender. Where I just keep throwing all these Diglets into a blender and taking them out. Oh, Razor Whip, you'd be so good to level up here, but, like, you're so slow. These Diglets would eat you up and spit you out, so I think I'm gonna have to level you up on the water. I don't know what's even west or around this area, so... Not too bad, just stuck at work and have been for almost 15 hours. Jesus! 15 hours? What is that nonsense? What kind of shift is that? I'm doing okay otherwise, though. You know, Had a pretty long day with a whole bunch of budget meetings and shit, so... Oh, we're on the water. I actually don't know what else is around out here on the water, if there's anything at all. I mean, I could go into Saffron and then just... My question really becomes, do I have to go through and beat the other gym to open up the Saffron gym? Or do I need to go through Silphco to beat the Saffron gym? Gonna ask again, should I name my rival after you since we're now racing? Sure! Yeah, I'd say do it. Let me see, what is better for Nuzlocke? Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee? I'm assuming that Hitmon... One of my clients has a mental breakdown, so I had to deal with that. Now I have to keep an eye on them for 24 hours, still have 9 hours. Ah, are you on string up watch duty? Good idea to replace Lapras with Gyarados. Should I get Gyarados back on my team? Of course, always. Nuzlocke Tier Kanto. Alakazam, Venusaur, Nidoking, Slowbro. If Starmie is not on this, why isn't Starmie on this fucking list? Starmie needs to be on the top of this damn list too. Ice Beam, Recover, Psychic. It has all of the benefits of the Alakazam with all the utility of the Slowbro. Alright? So, where do my Pokemans fall on here? You're their therapist? Gotcha. Okay. Well, I guess that does make sense. It does make sense when you gotta go ahead and watch your clients to make sure that they don't decide to go ahead and fall off into the ether. You know, better a grippy sock vacation than, you know, one in a pine box. So, Alakazam is great, which can't do Kadabra. I've got my Venusaur. Well, I will have my Venusaur. Nidoking would be fantastic. I am hoping to get a Slowbro. A Staryu would be also good. A Gengar I don't have. Golem would be great, but... Let's see. Fearow is considered good, but not the strongest. Dugtrio would have been great, but... let's see. Usable is Butterfree, Kingler, Pidgeotto, Persian, and Wigglytuff. So, Arbok, Beedrill, Golbatton. So, like, half of my Pokemon are decent. I have them staying in my house. He's asleep, so I have time to do what I want. Well, I am glad that they are under supervision. I have been there before myself. Not in the greatest of places and mindsets, so it is always good to have somebody that you can rely on. I know that feeling. I should be able to just... In our fighting dojo? Should be alright. I should be able to just, like... Depending on how many things we have here. I think I have Psychic now, so I'm just gonna Psybeam my way through everything. Nope. I know I can trade with myself with 2 phones, can get Alakam. Is that cheating? I mean, it's all technically your rules. At the end of the day, no, it's not cheating. I know a lot of people tend to run those. I want to keep it pure since I'm going to be doing red and then blue, and I don't want to run red and blue, because I could technically run them consecutively. Self-destruct dojo? No. Listen, if anybody was gonna run the self-destruct dojo, it would be Lieutenant Surge. You know how we like our explosions. Oof. Did he say oof? That guy was a millennial. I've been in the same situation as him too. Never nice? Yeah, absolutely. Mine was pretty bad. I mean, I can talk about it now. It's been a long time. My deployment was not a, let's say my deployment wasn't a good deployment. No, technically it's your rules because we're racing, so that's why I got to know. Okay, if we are racing, then here's how it will work, and I'll give you the rundown on how mine works. First encounter is the Pokemon that you have to catch. If it faints, that's it. The only exception is the duplicate clause. So in a Nuzlocke, normally you can't have any duplicate Pokemon. It defeats the purpose of having everything as unique. You can go ahead, if you catch a Pokemon on one route, and then you go to another route and you encounter the Pokemon that you already have, you can consider it as not against your encounter for that route, because you can't have a duplicate. Otherwise, you'll be running dead ends on all of your routes by running into Pidgeys and Raditz all the time. So, you can catch Pokemon, you can run into more than one Pokemon if you already have caught that Pokemon before. So that's fine. If it faints, you gotta release it. Can't revive, nothing like that. I am not trading, so if you're gonna go by my rules, then no, then you're gonna get stuck with your Graveler and Kadabra. Let's see. I don't know about legendaries. I mean, you can get legendaries if you would like. I personally just don't think they're worth the risk of getting a legendary. Freedom, are you finally off? Using Machoke. I will not change Pokemon. Don't you be winking at me. For me, I was 13 at the time, and my friend punched me in the face, just snapped. He ended up breaking 2 ribs, and his nose being a literal waterfall. Wow. Wow, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah, mine was... So, I came back from my deployment. I didn't have a good experience on my deployment. I enjoyed the deployment itself, but, it's never good to go ahead and have people that you know die. So, that kind of sat really heavy on me. And then, I got back from that, and regardless of how trash a person I was back then, allowing shiny and extra encounters? No, I'm not gonna... No, no, there's gonna be no shiny clause, so I don't really care so much about it. If I encounter a shiny, fine, but it's still gonna be... It's not gonna be anything that I can go after a shiny, and it won't count against it. If I encounter a shiny, cool. If I don't, then that's still my encounter. So no extra encounters for shinies. But yeah, I got back, and, my fiance at the time broke our relationship off, and I really wasn't in a good state. I wasn't in a great state. I was kind of putting on the strong face and everything else, but, when that happened, I was definitely on the verge of ending myself for the next 6 months or so. I was drunk pretty much every day after that happened. So it was pretty bad. I was at the very edge of putting myself out. My Destiny, the guys that I played Destiny with, I think were the only reason I kept myself going, because they would constantly get me on the game and I'd be playing it all the time, and you know, they were the only reason that I had really left. I didn't have anybody I could turn to. So, yeah. That was I may have been a shitty person back then. I mean, I'm still a shitty person occasionally. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not without my faults, but yeah, I don't think I deserved that one. I'm just gonna be straightforward. I don't think I deserved that. You got a shiny Squirtle for your starter in red. How'd you get a shiny Squirtle in your red version? We're just gonna let the Pokemon that best handle the gym. Grunt. I'm the Karate Man, the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Fwa. I love how he used to be, like, the gym leader, and then Sabrina kicked his ass. There it is. It's my boy. So sorry to hear that. Glad you're still here because you seem like a nice person. I try and be. You know, I like to say that I'm not really nice. I'm cordial. Because, I mean, I can be an asshole just like anybody else can. I'm not without my faults or flaws. I know my problems. I mean, I sleep around a lot. Well, I used to sleep around a lot. Not so much anymore. You know, I've got a very bad habit of women are definitely my weakness. If I have one vice, it's that. You know, I tend to exaggerate some things sometimes. Not so much anymore. I've kind of come to the conclusion that I'm an adult and, you know, I need to start taking responsibility for a lot of stuff that I do. So I try and be very straightforward with people. If I'm in the wrong, I'll take it. I'm in the wrong. I'm not gonna argue my ass off until it falls. Yeah. I took a lot of time after that whole relationship fell through to figure out myself as a person. And come to a lot of recognition of who I am. All my faults and everything. One of the things I usually say to clients is life is like a firing an arrow. You have to pull back into the horrible times. That means you shoot forward and be wonderful. It's a good way to look at it. Do not take our emblem as our trophy. I'll give you a prize fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. There it is. That's what we're taking right there. Not even gonna look. Do you want to give it a nickname? Yes. We're gonna call this Hitmonlee Therapy. Because clearly everybody could use it. Stay and train karate with us. Enemies on every side. Oh god, I think I have to do it. I think I have to go ahead and take out this place. Alright. It's really gonna suck, but I guess I'll do it. I'll tell you how, wrong game. That's how. No, that's Silphco. We're not going into Silphco just yet. First, I gotta find the, Pokemon Center. Get my stuff back. Then we'll go find the Pokemart. We'll go buy some, healing stuff, because I think the Kickman... Aw, man, that would have been a great name. Kickman would have been a great name. That's alright. Therapy is what it is. Hey, I mean, and he's doing karate. I guess that's a form of therapy, right? Physical activity, so they say. If this is the case, though, I'm going to deposit Angry Karen. And we're gonna take out therapy. What is Plague Master again? Oh, right. Eradicate. Nice one, you catch. Next one you catch is pull my hair. Hey, as long as nobody else names it. Used to go to rage rooms a lot. I'm actually not sure if there are rage rooms around here. There probably are hidden away in the city streets, but... I think a rage room would be good. I'd like to go to one. I don't have as much rage as I used to. I'm definitely past the angry at everything that I used to be. My first Pokemon was a Rattata. I hate this thing. Man, Rattatas are good. I can't even tell you the amount of Gen 1 Nuzlocks that I have seen where Raticate takes it all the way to the Elite Four. Hyperfang is no joke. Listen, Hyperfang will carry. So I wouldn't be too mad about a Rattata. It also means that all future Rattatas are kicked out of your queue, so you don't ever have to worry about a Rattata ruining your capture now. I think I messed up because I could have had a Growlithe, but I didn't. Oh, let's see. I don't need Great Balls. I do, however, I am gonna grab a bunch of Hyper Potions. Don't care about the Max Repels, Escape Road, Full Heals. Let's grab 4. Make my my own ones in my house. My neighbors can't get mad because I own both of the houses next to mine. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to go ahead and buy a house. It's difficult. I gotta wait until I'm close enough. Whoa! What about a raid room? Hello, Island of Rob. And, well, I guess Island of Rob and people? Hello? How are you guys doing today? Sorry, it didn't even pop up the notification. I'm so sorry that I didn't see you guys. What's everyone up to? You've come at a decent time. I did the skip to go ahead and deal with the Pokemon Tower, and now I'm gonna have to go ahead and handle, what's it called? Silphco? I can't say I'm very excited. This is my first Nuzlocke ever, so let me tell you, I'm nervous as hell about it all. Everything just scares me, so I'm going for the high over levels. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just hoping for the best. But yeah, we're in the process of trying to figure out a house and everything. No worries, I'm all looking to do my own Nuzlocke, so I'm soaking up tips. He's taking a snooze. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could give you any good tips. My only tip, what are you starting in? Which generation? Because Gen 1, I can tell you that you're going to choose Venusaur. Don't choose anything else. Nothing but Venusaur. Because almost everything, yeah, Venusaur. That's it. You're gonna go Bulbasaur first thing. Be back in 20, gotta feed the spiders. Alright, that sounds pretty cool. Spiders. What a pet. Okay, we're gonna get to the top and I guess deal with what's-his-name up there, but I'm gonna try my best to avoid getting into fights if I can. Who we have my psychic up front. So I guess let's just go for the destroyer bots. What score do you want? 11. Heard a whisper, Gene Stealer cults possibly in the far-flung future of Darktide. You know, I've actually considered going Iron Hands if you want a real feel for how I have been feeling about Warhammer recently. I've been thinking about going Iron Hands. Ooh, that's one miss. That's a good miss right there. There's the chair. Needs a key card. We're gonna try and avoid. You know what? Here's how we're gonna avoid it. We're gonna pull up a map to make sure I don't get my ass knocked out. I mean, your Ultramarines, I guess just say is sorry. I'm a Nids player, mainly. I think Nids are just so cool. They may not be the strongest faction, and they may be, like, the most hated child, but I think Nids are pretty cool. As in another enemy faction to fight in the game. Oh, in Darktide! Oh, you meant in Sorry, in the far-flung future of Darktide. I thought you said in the dark tides of the far-flung future. But that would be cool. Gene Stealer cults? I can see that. They're Nurgle cults in, Darktide, right? Fuck yeah, Nids are the best. I think Nids are great. I've always, like... So, I think Nids have a strategy that's really unique that I don't think a lot of people take advantage of. People tend to play Nids like they play orcs. You know, bring your bags, throw the hordes, and, like, scatter them all over the place. Super annoying to paint gaunts. Personally, I feel the best way to play Nids is distant Nids. You play Devil Gaunts, you play those Biovore artillery things, which are not very good, so I'm hoping that they get an update if a good codex comes out. But yeah, you could play distance Nids. I mean, a wall of fire is fantastic. Put all the shells everywhere to stop everybody from just hard rushing into you. Running a lot of gargoyles to go ahead and combat lock things in place while you go ahead and spit stuff all over. Love Nids, but you're a third company ultra, so Nid hunters all the heavy bolters and mods. That's funny. Alright, let me think about this. Well, let me not think about this. Let me just pull up a chart here for this. Silphco Guide. Red. I love how Radical Red has become, like, the big version of everything. So, floor 2 is self-destruct. I don't want that. Teleporter number 1. It's a shame Biovores suck so much since they cost so much for points to take them. Yeah, I usually end up running, I think, 3 was what I came up with. 3 of them is good. The problem is you have to run a lot of really cheap, just regular Devil Gaunts. So, you mainly just fill the field with spam fire, and then a couple gargoyles here or there, and then just run everything else, the Biovores in the back, to just spam on the field. They really need to go ahead and make Biovores a much lower point cost for the effects that they have. They're not good. They're not good at all. Okay, Teleporter 1. Scientist. Let's see. Rival... Oh, Rival Battle in 6? Fuck that. I completely forgot that he's in here. Alright, I guess let's just do it. Let's just do it to it. And if I need to get my stuff, it'll be what it is, so let's just hope I don't lose anything. Mostly running a bunch of big bugs right now with barb gaunts. Alright, that sounds cool. If playing 30k, those Sons of Horus all the way. Yeah, 30k has a very different idea of just how the game should be played in general. So, Rocket B. Teleporter 1, Scientist A, Rocket D, Hyper Potion, Rocket 5, Scientist, Rocket HF, Revive and Escape Rope, Protein, a Juggler. Why? Card Key. So the card key is on floor 5. So let's do that to start with. Just went away through Viridian Forest, encountered no wild Pokemon. Think that's a world's first? Yeah. Going through all of Viridian. So we can pull him out of here. I think that'll work. Fucking confusion. With the 50% chance to hurt itself with confusion, I am not very happy. Therapy will get his ass thrashed here. Cool. Cough, cough. Fuck, he goes right back into place. Okay, that doesn't help me. And Teleporter 15 will take me somewhere else. Alright, I guess 14. I can't do anything with this because I don't have the card key, so we'll go to 15. Hidden elixir that I would have never known was there. Go here. We're gonna get this card key here. As long as I don't encounter self-destructy assholes, I'm fine. That's my main problem. Healed the Pokemon Center, went back, encountered a Weedle, and you'll never guess what happened. What happened? Did you lose a Pokemon? Did your Weedle faint? Did you encounter a Kakuna? Boom. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. Alright, key card it is. What does my rival look like in this area? I don't care about that, I care about my rival. Rocket, South Rocket H, Scientist, Rocket, Rocket, Rocket. Blue, that's red-blue rival. Okay. So, a Pidgeot at 37, Execute at... What is this, 38? 38. Gyarados at 35. It knows Hydro Pump now. Shit. Alakazam at, let's see, Confusion, Disable, Psybeam, Recover, and then Charizard with Ember, Leer, Rage, and Slash. I could take out the Charizard. The Pidgeot I may have a little bit of hard trouble with. The Execute. I guess the Execute wouldn't be too hard. I could use the Fearow for it. Gyarados, I may have some trouble. Water and Flying, but I don't have a Lightning move. I could use Venusaur because Dragon Rage and Hydro Pump. Alakazam. I don't know how I'll deal with Alakazam, honestly. Maybe just slap it with the thing. Let's see. Taking 2 steps to the left wall will trigger a battle with your rival, so make sure you're prepared. Thankfully, it's his lowest level in his team. Fully evolved Psychic. Chance to confuse targets. High speed. Low defense. Let me see. Once you're done, speak with the man on the left to get a Lapras. A Lapras would be a solid thing. So I have to go ahead and fight my way over to him, and as soon as I walk in that room where the Lapras is at, that's it. Shit, that's not a good thing. I feel like maybe my best bet will be to just fight my way through each floor rather than futz around with it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Go to floor 1. So, Island, I don't know if you're still here, but what game were you guys playing before you came in? We'll floor by floor and just work my way up. Take everything out along the way. What are you doing here, kid? Hey, what are you doing here? Hanging out with Team Rocket? Ugh. Headbutt. Oh. Did not out to a headbutt. Alright. Hey! Good old level 34. About to use Zubat. Am I gonna change? Nope. Headbutt it. Reggie, what happened? You didn't tell me. Eradicate. Nah, we'll just leave it. Hyper Fang's scary, but... Zubat. Nope. Let the Zubat do its thing. I should have saved that and used Headbutt instead. I goofed. That's right, and the cyber police are after you now. For goofing. We're gonna avoid the scientists. I would rather deal with rockets than scientists. No kids allowed. Cool. I don't understand why I can't use... See, that would be a good mechanic if you could sneak up to, like, a rocket dude and, like, use strength to knock him out or something. That'd be fantastic. We're just gonna use this key card for pretty much everything. Eek, no, stop, help. Oh, you're not with Team Rocket, I thought. I'm sorry, here, take this. That's self-destruct. It's powerful, but that Pokemon uses, it faints. Be careful. Wow, I love how she's just like, oh no, I am so helpless. I will give you a self-destruct. Quit messing with us, kid. Yeah, quit messing with him, kid. Strength. Fucking Hyper Fang. Of the many things in this game, I do fear the Hyper Fang. Change Pokemon for a Hypno? Nah. Take it as it comes. As long as it doesn't know Dream Eater, I should be okay. You serious? Okay. Guess I'll just switch to something else, I suppose. Jeez. And you put this to sleep too? Come on. Wow, my two powerhouses are really struggling in here. Silphco, what should I do? Well, just stay there, citizen. If I just don't trigger him, it's all good. Can't use teleport now, so I can't teleport out of the building. I can escape rope out of the building, but... The good news is I'm not forced to go at its pace until I get the rival fight. Honestly, I wish that I could just Hyper Beam my way through everything right now, but that's gonna take some serious grinding to do it. I could go down there. Yeah, I think I'll have to grind anyway if I want to deal with this team coming up. Oh, I'd have to cut my way through, wouldn't I? Sure would. Enjoy cycling road. What do you want? Yep, we'll just start dealing with them. I don't remember what kind of Poke... Yeah, they do have poison-type Pokemon, don't they? That's what I'm afraid of, is getting a self-destructor. Trying to learn Body Slam. Oh, heck yeah. No need for amnesia. Body Slam. That's it. Nice bike handed over. What? Why are they after my bike? Oh, because he's on a skateboard. Cue Ball wants to fight. That isn't even a skateboard. He's just holding a pane of glass. It's... What is he doing? That's not even a skateboard, my dude. What are you doing? Hey, welcome back. Alright, Machop, out the way you go. This guy's over here like, give me your bike. No, this is my bike. Stranger danger. I will not be intimidated. Is he wearing a codpiece as well? So you're telling me he's got the shoulder pads. He's got the thick leather thing. He's got a glass skateboard. He's not even a glass skateboard. He's got whatever the hell that is, because it's certainly not a skateboard without the trucks and wheels. Maybe a board? Just a glass board? And then he's over here wearing a freaking cod strap, too. Who came up with this design? It's not very sanitary. Had to feed my spiders because I'm going to breed some of them soon. They need to put on some weight. What kind of spiders do you have? I didn't even know people were interested in doing, like, spider breeding and stuff. I know mainly tarantulas. I know a lot of people tend to go ahead and keep tarantulas around for that reason. No changing Pokemon. Noob Slayer, Noob Destroyer all the way. You little rat. Listen, I didn't do anything. It was all you. Hey, you just bumped me. Sure did. 3 orange baboon tarantulas, 1 Brazilian jewel tarantula, and 2... Oh, I love Goliath bird eaters! They're some of my favorite Oh, shit. Sorry. Shit got very serious. Oh, God. I got so lucky that it did not know self-destruct. Or it didn't use self-destruct. Kaboom is right. Absolutely not. Nope. We're not doing that. That's the kind of bullshit that ends a run. I just went in there all hopes and dreams. You know, Bambi-eyed and trustful. Thinking the very best that nothing bad could happen to my Pokemon. The Brazilian jewels are quite pretty. I've seen those before. The orange baboons, though, I am not too familiar with. Let me look at this up. Orange baboon tarantulas. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. They look like felt needle spiders. Those orange baboons just straight up look like felt needles. So cool. You're gonna breed them? Yeah, it sounds like it'd be pretty cool to breed. Alright, guys. I hate to go ahead and cut it short, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop for today. I am feeling extra tired today. It's just been a long day of meetings and stuff. And as much as I'd like to go ahead and put in the time to grind and everything for today, I think I am about done. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's show. If you're new to the channel, like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow. For all of you returning viewers, thank you once again for taking the time out of your day. I always appreciate it. I am on YouTube, Twitch. I don't really count Kick anymore because nobody goes there anyway. But yeah, feel free to follow on each one. Twitch has more interactions. YouTube, I think, is more friendly towards me. Plus, I'm not too far off from getting my first set of things on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, as always, you guys have a fantastic day. Hopefully I'll see you all again tomorrow. And until I see you again, stay golden.